Hello, Sparrows. Good day, darlings. And what is fabulous with you today? It is Thankful and Thrive Thursday. And I am Valerie Miller of TVM, the Valerie Miller Double Fold. This very moment, you have opportunity to change. So come on in just for a moment. Come on in. I've waited, to come on. You hear this voice, right? I've been on calls all day and just finished up one, so I figure I'd come on right now. This very moment, you have opportunity to change, right? So this very moment, talk about real quickly, we want to talk about fighting for the right things. Fight for the right things. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Auntie. Hi, come on in. I promise you I'm not going to be long because I am really struggling with my voice and I don't have any tea right now because I literally just got off of another call that went for about an hour and a half. However, fighting for the right thing. Right now, what are you actually fighting for? And I don't mean fist fighting. I mean fighting for things that you can't live without, things that you want and is important in your life. What are you fighting for? Just make sure you're fighting for the right thing. I had to think about that today when assessing some things and some things that I was doing, in my life. People that are in my life, my gosh, it's just the 16th of the new year, right? The 16th day. And here I am assessing all over again. What I will fight for is my voice, my sound, because it's not feasible for me to work without it. I'm fighting for that. I mean, I stand in the gap for that because after I get off this live with you, this girl isn't talking to another soul on this night and possibly not tomorrow, at least until lunchtime. Yes. Hello, Natasha, Nicole. Could you please call me later tonight, Dollface? Could you please call me? Your auntie needs to speak with you. Yeah, so come on into the house. Come on into the Sparrows house. So I changed the language, right? The Sparrow house. Birds have houses. Birds don't have rooms. But anyway, what are you fighting for? I want you to be sure. Hi, Debbie. I want you to be sure that you're fighting for the right things in life. Sometimes we can be fighting for individuals. We can be fighting for jobs. We could be fighting for whatever the case is. Something that's important to you, right? At the end of the day, it's something that's extremely important to you. You can't imagine your life without it. Just use that as a guide for example. What are you fighting for every single day? Is it a family situation? Is it something within a relationship? What are you truly, heart to heart, fighting for? Is it worth fighting for? That's the next question. Is it worth fighting for? Are they worth fighting for in that relationship? So I've been in a space of assessment in between my calls, in between breaks today, because before my head hit the pillow tonight, I have some decisions to make. I need to be sure, 100% certain of the things that I'm fighting for every single day, because it puts us in situations sometimes to where we may have that pondered question in the back of our minds. Is he worth it? Is she worth it? Why am I fighting for this individual? What's the purpose for this person in my life or this thing in my life? Can I sincerely live without it, or is it something that I'm living for? Flip it a bit. Are you living for it or because you need it? It's a requirement for your life. That's the seed I want to plant in your minds this very moment. What are you fighting for? As for me, I'm just going to change the verbiage up just a little bit. Fight for everything you love. The things you cannot live without. Those things. The reason you wake up in the morning, your whys. Hi, Paulette. Fight for only those things you absolutely love. And it helps you stay aligned with yourself, your mindset, your heart yearnings, all of those things. Align yourself with things only that you love, and it makes life so much easier. This I am learning every single day. When I'm filtering things out, when I'm filtering people out of my life, that's why I'm doing it. What am I willing to fight for? The necessities of my life. Do I love it? That's a question I will forever ask myself. I ask my clients that all the time. It's the standardized question. What do you love and why? Why would you fight for that? What is your reason behind that? That's the very reason that I'm saying to you today, the inspiration for you today, to basically fight for everything you love. Because if you do not love that, that's something you can let go. Make life easy by cutting the strings on some things, cutting conversation with some people, allowing some people to go away. Set yourself free, set them free. Hi, Haley. It's just on my heart to say something about today, even though my voice is the way it is. I said, you know what? I was going to pre-record it and then just pop it on the timeline. Then I said, nah, let me just go on live just for a few minutes and ask you the question, what are you fighting for? Who are you fighting for every single day? Are they worth fighting for? If so, why? Make sure you have a why you do every single thing that you do, because with that why, it's easy for you to kind of, maneuver and going to loving everything you do. Loving everything in your life. If I don't love it, I'm not doing it. If I don't love you, you're not in my life. There has to be a level of love somewhere. If I'm associating with you, if you are a part of my life, it's something that's pulling at my heartstrings and keep my mind focused on you at some point in time. Hi, Dave. Welcome in. So that's the seed that I'm projecting out to you today. That's the inspiration I have for you today. Take an assessment of what are you sincerely fighting for every day. Is that woman worth fighting for? Is that man worth fighting for? Is that job worth fighting for? What is sincerely worth the fight? Your energy, not a fist fight, like I said. It's your energy, your mind, your heart, your focus. Why are you fighting for that? Is it something that you're conditioned to do? If so, why? Who taught you that? And why are you holding on to it? So if you can kind of flip it just a little bit and look at it from a different angle, change the verbiage up just a bit, fight for everything you love. If you don't love it, do not fight for it. Do not waste your energy. I won't say waste. Don't invest your energy into something that's going to deplete you. Someone that will disappoint you. Character is everything. Pay attention to the character of your associations, the people in your lives, whether it's family, friends, co-workers, your next door neighbor, doesn't matter. Pay attention to attitudes, attitude shifts, personality, character. What is this person sincerely about? Why are they in your life? Those were questions I asked myself today, because like I said, before midnight tonight, before my head hit a pillow tonight, there are some serious decisions that will be made. There is one person that I set free today. I was in my feelings about it at first. However, at the same time, until I set some people free, until I set some things free, it makes it difficult for me to continue my walk into the place I know God has for me, right? So when you can look at it from that perspective, hi Joseph Black, Larry Dyer, welcome in. When I can look at it from that perspective, it makes it easy. I shift those emotions of sadness, because this person I've known 11 years, great person. However, at the same time, not serving me well. I'm not serving them well. So, you know, that whole seasons, yeah, the season was over, and I was just dedicated as a friend that shouldn't have been dedicated for so long. So I feel great and do not regret the decision. I was basically led to do it about 2 weeks ago, had not done it. But the pressure was on this morning, and I woke up, why am I fighting for this? What is this about? Even with a client, why am I fighting to keep this person when, you know, they're working against everything that I'm trying to help them with? So that person will be gone tomorrow. I'm making a call first thing in the morning. With that, you have to take responsibility of everything that happens in your life. You better love everything you do. You best have love for the people that are in your lives, because these are energy investors or energy swipers. I don't want to have energy swipers in my life, because, oh my goodness, I have to stay focused at all times with all the things and events that I have coming in and going out every single day. So therefore, distractions are very easy to take place. And so when I started assessing of what the distractions were, I wrote a list of the people, how I felt when I talked to them, how long I've associated with them, what good am I bringing to their life right now, what good are they bringing to mine. I got down on that list and took it so serious. So I cut the strings on a connection, a friend that I've had for 11 years today. And it kind of tugged at me right here. However, at the same time, it was almost like a weight was lifted. That weight is now gone. I'll miss them, you know. However, it's not like I won't see them again. It's just that the investment that I've put toward the friendship isn't the same. I had to take my energy back. I had to take my time back. I had to take my focus back. That's what's most important. How am I feeling in the midst of that? You know? Dave Anderson, you're saying sometimes you have to mourn someone that's alive and let them go. Yes. That's so correct, Dave. And that's what it was. I didn't like the feeling that I had every single time. We make plans to do something, or, you know, just connect with one another, and it was always something that came up. It made me suspicious. It made me suspicious. And I know they work a lot. However, at the same time, you know, that intuition is never wrong. Intuition isn't wrong. Don't let it be dismissed. Please don't dismiss that. It's truth to it. Pay attention to that gut, to your spirit. It is allowing to share something. All sorts of things were coming to me in dreams. All sorts of dreams. So I had to look at it for what it was. I'm like, you know what? God want me to release this person. So when you look at it from a personal standpoint, you look at it from a professional standpoint, energy is energy. Maintain as much of it as you can every single day. Hi, Vanjie. Make sure you maintain that. And anyone that is not investing equally into you as you are into them, They're swipers, hashtag swipers. Make sure you swipe them out of here. I don't care how long you've been dealing with them. I don't care how long they've been in your life. Energy is energy. We are made of energy. We need it to survive in our everydays. We need to stay focused. We need to stay optimistic. We do not need distractions. We have to stay face forward, focused for our futures. Futures are every day, right now, every second, this very moment, right? So that's why I'm asking you to assess yourself, fight for the right reasons, and be sure to tag the tail of that by saying what that reason is. Why are you fighting for this individual? Why are you fighting for this job and you're sick every single day? Why? What is your why in this? Why? Whys are very important. However, when you look at every single thing from a love standpoint, ask yourself in the midst of moments, do I love this? If you can say yes, move forward. If you do not love it, swipe it. It's got to go. Smooches. That. Fight for everything you love. That's what's important. That's going to give you energy to get through the day. That's going to give you focus. That's going to keep you excited and moving toward whatever your goals and your heart yearnings are every day. That's inspiration for you today. That's the juice that I'm serving you today. Right? Please sip on it. Gulp it. As long as you ingest it. That's all I care about. Right? That's it. That's the very reason I came on today with very minimal voice. It was that important. I wanted to share it with you. Be mindful of who you are fighting for. Be mindful of that. Is it reciprocated? Is it one-sided? Look at it as a whole. Look at it as a whole. Because if you are investing constantly, then you're feeling like you've been hitting the belly, bam, 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 bam. And all you know is, oh my gosh, I am feeling like this every single time I talk to this person, or every time I see this person is something. That's what I want you to be aware of, right? Be aware of how you feel. What is your energy level when certain people are around, or when someone failed to follow through? Be mindful. What are you fighting for? Why are you fighting for it? Is it worth it? Do you love it? Why? If not, swipe it. If so, continue to fight for it, because something beautiful is going to come out of that in the end, provided it's reciprocated. You see benefit in that. But keep an eye on it. I will say that. You're quite welcome, Haley. So on that note, I'm going to say, love without conditions, always possess a positive attitude, and soar in all you do. I love you, mean it. Have a fabulous evening, a fabulous Friday, fabulous weekend, and I'll see you all again on Monday. Okay? Thanks so much. Love you, smooches. Ciao.